Ayo, it's your boy Juicy John, and welcome to a Week 1 NFL predictions video. Now, I'm already 1-0 because over on Twitter, I picked the Chiefs to win Week 1. I knew they had the better offense. The Texans lost DeAndre Hopkins. They were not going to win that game in Arrowhead. Now, don't let the final score fool you. The Chiefs went down the field so easily the whole game, and the Texans got their final 2 TDs in borderline garbage time. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into our Week 1 predictions, starting with the Jets and the Bills, a battle of New York, and the Jets are going to get destroyed. Their head coach is a joke. He's probably lost the locker room. What are they going to do on defense without Jamal Adams? The Bills are just a well-built, well-coached team that could probably make the wild card round in the playoffs. The Bills' defense is elite. They only gave up 4.8 yards per play last season, which was second only to the Bill Belichick Patriots. Then you add a Stephon Diggs on offense, so the Jets are absolutely done for Sunday. Now we have Packers versus the Vikings. Now this is going to be a close game, I believe. Now, in my unbiased opinion as a Vikings fan, I think we got a slight edge in this game. Aaron Rodgers could only carry his team so hard. All he got is Davante Adams. Maybe you could argue Aaron Jones. But unlike the Packers, we actually drafted a first-round receiver, Justin Jefferson. We got Dalvin Cook locked down, Adam Thielen, Kyle Rudolph. Our offense is insanely better. Kirk Cousins is about to go sicko mode. Plus, we got superstars all over that defense. We got Yannick Ngakoue, a linebacker duo in Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks. Also, Anthony Harris and Harrison Smith at the safety position. So outside of Davante Adams torching our rookie quarterback, I think we're pretty much good to go. It's going to be a close game, but I think we're going to walk out of there with the W. Next up, we got the Eagles versus the Washington football team. Now, as much as I want to pick against the Eagles, I think they got this game in the bag. I know Ron Rivera is a good head coach, but it's his first year with the team. The Eagles got the better roster, the better QB. The receiving core got more depth. I think they're going to win this game by about 10. I don't give Washington a chance. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, and of course I'm going with the Ravens. The Browns are mediocre at best. They got a first-year head coach and the Vikings former offensive coordinator Kevin Stefanski. There's no way they're going to beat the Baltimore Ravens, who are coming off a devastating playoff loss. They're angry after getting destroyed by Derrick Henry. I think they're going to win this game by about 21 points. Then we got the Colts and the Jaguars. Obviously I'm going with the Colts. The Jaguars are in full tank mode. They've gotten rid of every superstar except Myles Jack. Maybe there's another. I'm sorry, Jaguars fans, don't know your roster the best, but your team is tanking. They're in the toilet. They're going to lose this football game. Now, yes, the Colts are a mediocre football team, but they got Phillip Rivers, and as a team, they actually are trying to win football games. They're going to win probably by about 14 points. Now, I heard the Jaguars were the only other team than the Chiefs who will have some fans in the stadium. I do feel bad for the 5 fans who will show up to see this destruction of their team. Next up, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Teddy B Carolina Panthers. The Raiders have paid this dude, Jon Gruden, $10 million a year to go 4-12 and then 7-9. I don't see them winning this game against the Panthers. I'm gonna guess they're going to lose by about 7 points. Teddy B is a great QB. He is a leader. He will lead his team to victory this Sunday. Now we got the Bears and the Lions, and this is a tough one because both teams are very mediocre. But I'm gonna give a slight edge to the Detroit Lions because they actually know who their quarterback is. Plus, they got Matt Patricia who can coach defense. Granted, they lost Darius Slay, but they should do all right. I mean, Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles have the added pressure of trying to win the starting job. Matt Stafford has had that on lock for years. I think the Lions will win this game by about 3 to 4 points. Then we got the Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. And of course, I'm going to go with the Seahawks. They got Russell Wilson. Then on defense, they added Jamal Adams, and they already had Bobby Wagner. The Falcons have gone 7-9 back-to-back seasons, and while they're a decent, respectable organization, they don't stand up to the Seattle Seahawks. Then we got a divisional game, a rematch of Week 17, Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. And unlike that Week 17 matchup, the Patriots are going to win this game. Alright, there's no explaining Fitzmagic. You can't take a Fitzmagic game and act like that's an indicator of how the Dolphins are going to perform this Sunday. I think the Fitzmagic has run out for this season. He spent it all on that Week 17 game. Bill Belichick and that organization, they're going to be mad because there's so many people picking the Bills to win that division. And I think they're going to dominate on offense and defense and win this game by about 17 points. Then we have the Chargers versus the Joe Burrow-led Bengals. Now, as good as Joe Burrow is, he is going to get destroyed in this football game. The Bengals have had 4 losing seasons in a row, capped off by a 2-14 performance last year, which got them the first overall pick to even get Joe Burrow. They're a dumpster fire of an organization, in fact, the only one to not have an indoor practice facility. And Anthony Lynn is just the better head coach. Granted, they went 5-11 last year, but he has had 2 winning seasons with no fans. Think about that. I'm picking the Chargers to win this game by about 17 points. Good luck to Cincinnati this season. Maybe they'll go 4-12 if they're lucky. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals against the defending conference champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Now, of course, the Cardinals have added DeAndre Hopkins. Their defense got better later in the year, but they are still the Arizona Cardinals. With that defensive front of the Niners, they are elite. I don't think the Cardinals are going to be able to move the ball too well. Jimmy Graham is still a good quarterback. I think the Niners will win this game by about 14 points. Next up, we got the Tom Brady Buccaneers versus the Drew Brees Saints. Now, in my opinion, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have got to be the most overrated team that I can remember in my lifetime. They remind me of the Michael Vick-led Dream Team Eagles. Sure, you add Tom Brady, he's better than Jameis Winston, but the Buccaneers are still the Buccaneers. They're going to lose this game to the Saints. The Saints are a well-coached, well-built team. They got a lot of chemistry, and if it weren't for the Vikings, they might have won a Super Bowl. And they're definitely going to dominate tomorrow. Then we got the Cowboys and the Rams. Now, this is going to be a really close matchup. Last time these teams met up in the playoffs, it was insanely close, but I'm going to give a slight edge to the Rams because they have the same head coach, it's the same system, the players know it well. Well, I think the teams have the same amount of talent. I'm going to give that slight edge to the Rams. I think they'll win by about 3. Then we got Monday Night Football, the Steelers versus the Giants, and of course I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, maybe this makes me a bad football commentator, but much like a lot of you watching, you had no clue who the Giants head coach even was. It's a guy named Joe Judge from New England. Maybe he'll end up being good, I don't know. But you're going against an established head coach who's won a Super Bowl and made it to another, and also a quarterback who has won 2 Super Bowls. I just don't see the Giants, with their lack of experience, their lack of being under that head coach, winning this football game. So I'm gonna guess the Steelers will win by about 14 points. Now finally, we got the Titans against the Denver Broncos. And while I think Vic Fangio could end up being a good head coach, I don't think the Broncos have enough talent to beat the Titans. I think Derrick Henry is going to run all over that defense, and Mike Vrabel will put up a good defensive plan, and they'll win by about 7. So those are my predictions. Half of them will probably be wrong. I don't know. I can't wait to get roasted when I do a recap video. But yeah, if you agree, disagree, let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to smash like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Lace up.